Once it started to hurt the economy, that's really when you saw Trump back down and look for an exit strategy.
And the market reacted saying, wait a minute, you need to start negotiating that. We need to start hearing how you're stepping back and what this will really look like.
I won't do that. Okay? Now everyone's saying, oh, good. That's probably the biggest statement I made because people thought I would use force. I don't have to use force. I don't want to use force. I won't use force. All the United States is asking for is a place called Greenland.
I think what we're seeing in the markets the last couple days is the market relationship with President Trump. We saw this pushback out of the bond market, particularly on Greenland. And then today we heard that, the U.S. will not take Greenland by force, which I think is this back and forth of things that are said for effect and then mitigating it and stepping backwards as you see market reactions and U.S. reactions.
I think one of the things that Trump seems to respond to is the economy. And so all this talk about putting tariffs and taking Greenland, it played well with the base, it played well with parts of the country. Trump was rolling. And then once it started to hurt the economy, that's really when you saw Trump back down and look for an exit strategy. And that's personally what I think this whole talk of we have a future plan for Greenland is all about. It's saying like, I want to calm the markets, but I also want to save face and not look like I'm, capitulating, which is exactly what happened.
Does it still include the United States having ownership of Greenland like you've said you wanted?
It's a long-term deal. It's the ultimate long-term deal. And I think it puts everybody in a really good position.
I think it's important for investors to pay attention to the markets and pay attention to earnings and not pay attention to the daily rhetoric and the daily extreme statements that come out of the government.